Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. We are back for some FWL for opening night. We are here for the British Grand Prix at Silverstone, and obviously this is quite a special race. This is the last race with the T300 RS wheelbase, as actually kind of already see from my wheel. Got a new one, and welcome the Thrustmaster T598. The wheelbase is currently laying kind of, you probably can't see it with the camera, but it's currently right here. Comes with, actually, it's a pretty cool bundle. It gives you a new wheel, and then it kind of gives you some pedals. However, the pedals aren't that great. Yeah, kind of got this. Obviously, there's going to be some people saying, why did you go with this? You could have got a Moza. I mean, I just need something that's going to survive for 2 years until I make like my actual dream setup, which will eventually. But yeah, a couple changes as well. Obviously, we now got the direct drive base on the 4.8 GT3 wheel. However, have to kind of wait for the base to come, the actual F1 wheel itself. However, it's been taken, like, I ordered one yesterday, and the only way I can get them is overseas. So it's gonna probably take another month maybe till this shows up. So it's not great, but you know what? As long as I get it, that's all that matters. So yeah, there you go. There you have it for that. And yeah, it's quite honestly a special race for last race with the wheelbase as well. But yeah, we are here for round one for the British Grand Prix, and I know it's been quite a long intro, but before we get started, I apologize that this video is not that great. You kind of can tell by my voice I am dealing with a pretty bad sickness, so please bear with me. But I'm not going to waste any more of you guys' time. I will see you guys at the end of the video. Hope you guys really enjoy this video. This video was very fun to make, and I'll see you guys at the end. Alrighty, so here we go for qualifying for the British Grand Prix, and we have some rain. We have a wet qualifying for this race, so this should be pretty interesting to see. Obviously, I'm not too great in the wet, so this will be very much interesting, I guess you could say. But here we go for our first flying lap here around the Silverstone circuit so far. Just trying to keep it flat out just a little bit through here, kind of approaching through a couple of the next couple of corners here down to the third gear. Haven't really done that much wet racing in a minute, so obviously trying to get back into the flow of the game is also going to be a bit of a challenge. So obviously so far it's not been the greatest start to the lap so far as we start to approach Meggetts and Beckett's as we go. So far it's purple sector 1, but I know that is most likely already glitched because that just seems to be a thing on this year's game, and it's just mainly they say you have a purple sector when you don't. So we'll see what this lap is, but just way too much oversteer. So far we are very much off the pace, and I think we're only I think we're about 2 seconds off the pace, so not a great start so far. Car's sliding quite a little bit through Luffield, and obviously the tires are going to start overheating here pretty soon, and that's not going to make it any better. But everyone else starting to improve up ahead of us. We're 2 seconds. They're saying we improved by 2 seconds. Obviously track's getting better lap by lap, but we are not finding much time at all. And we go P3 so far, but still about almost a full second off the pace, and we did have roughly about 5 to 6 laps I think on that set of tires, and we only did not find much time at all. So we are definitely on the back foot for this weekend, and it's not been the greatest start, I guess you could say, to our weekend. And well, got to find some more improvement. I probably could have maybe added a little bit more front wing under the car just to get some stability. I also kind of lowered the differential, thinking that might do a little bit more, but we'll see what happens. Now we're back down in a P7. We're not dead last, which is pretty good, but did not really take turn 1 through well at all as we approached Chapel. Found some time, but we didn't find too much time, so obviously trying to just kind of maximize what I can, but I just do not feel this comfortable in this car. And Silverstone, for some reason, it's just not been very kind to me on this year's game. I'm not sure why. It just does not. Me and Silverstone clearly have not been getting along at all. But we'll get to the 137, so we found some time, but we're still, I think, about almost a full second off the pace. So down in the 7th gear, seeing if that's going to do anything, and that did not. And well, the tires, they're kind of screaming in pain as we were on for our last final lap, and we just go wide, and the car just steps out. And that was not a great qualifying whatsoever at all. yeah, we are definitely going to be probably P9, and there we go. There's the result. So, Sim P9, 2 seconds off the pace. Miniku gets pole position, which I'm kind of not surprised. As you kind of hear me talking just a little bit, the audio is kind of a little bit quiet, so you can't really hear too much. But yeah, obviously not the best qualifying for us whatsoever, and not the greatest start for our first full season in FWL. Considering that I had a lot of, I was hoping to kind of have a good, strong start to the season, but it's not been looking great so far. So here we go for the race. Thankfully, it's a dry race, no wet qualifying, so this is pretty good. Obviously, I prefer dry over wet. They're saying it's going to be a 2-stop race. I'm thinking a 1-stop race will get us to the end, so we're out 10 laps on the mediums to 11 laps on the hard. Well, lap 11 you pick for the hards. I think hards can go about 15, 16 laps. It's worked in the past 2 RLL races, so or RRL race. I don't know why I said RLL, but it's worked well in those races, and it's worked well in a couple other leagues I've been in as well. So we're going to go for this 1-stop and make some adjustment on tire pressures maybe as well. But yeah, I'm expecting hopefully a if we just get anywhere in the top 5, I'll be very much happy. But Miniku's going on hards. A couple people are obviously going to go different on strategies, but we'll have to see what happens as the Mercedes as well. Going aggressive on the soft tires, but here we go for the first race of FWL, and we are underway for the British Grand Prix. Got actually a pretty decent start as Pluto. He really did not get, or Plube did not really get the best start off the line. Mythic around the outside. Heat Gang, I think, disconnected, so we have to try to get around him here pretty quickly so far. And down into farm corner we go. Trying to stick my nose a little bit around the outside of Heat Gang if I can, but I think is just AI. It's still kind of there. There we go. Now we get down the inside, and now we have to chase on to the Aston Martin and Mythic and the Racing Bulls. So already a pretty hectic lap 1. We didn't really gain any position. We only gained 1, but we had a fantastic start off the line, and that helped us out quite a bit so far through this race. So so far pretty good, as I'm trying not to lose my voice during this commentary, as I already said in the beginning of the intro. Dealing with a pretty bad sickness right now, and it's been going on for about 5 days, so it's not getting any better. But looking for it here on the Schmoozy Cruise. Obviously, next up, it's going to be a pretty big DRS train already starting to form. Obviously, a couple people, they've gone different. He's on softs. A couple people, I think, in that train have gone hard to medium. So I am expecting there to already be a pretty massive DRS train through this race overall. So yeah, just try to hang it back and just kind of see what happens at the moment. But lap 1 officially in the books already as we approach the last couple of corners. And well, it was I mean, so far it's been pretty clean. Shmizuku's trying to go around the outside of Mythic, and he's going to stick his nose down the inside through Chapel. Those two are going side by side. Mythic trying to defend for his, I don't know if he's really trying to defend, or those two are just going side by side, but they got DRS, and actually this battling, hopefully we don't lose DRS from the cars in front, because they're going at it pretty good. Schmoozy Cruise goes back down on the inside on Mythic, and he does jump ahead of Mythic, and Mythic will fall back, and we'll kind of just follow behind the Schmoozy Cruise, I guess you could say, or the Cruise I'm going to call him. And well, lap 2 now, down the hangar straight, and the DRS train has formed into a pretty big DRS train. Yeah, it's already not enjoyable in this train. The engine's going to start getting pretty hot here pretty soon, but might go around the outside of Mythic if we can. Mythic defends the inside. He actually kind of made a slight mistake. I think he was just thinking he outbraked himself just a little bit, but he stays ahead on lap 2 as we approach lap 3 now. Paxton with the fastest lap of the race inside the McLaren. And lap 3 now, through Mega to Vegas we go. And just hopefully someone gets a move done. There's our first track limits warning of the race, and actually went out a little bit wide to the point where the Red Bull behind might have an opportunity to get us here down the straight. We actually lost quite a bit of time from that exit coming out of Chapel. So, or not Chapel, sorry. Or is that Chapel? I'm so confused. Coming out of Mega to Begas, I guess you could say. But so far, actually, someone had a mistake. I think that's FST free, that one of the Haas's made a mistake. We go around the outside of the Schmoozy Cruise and we jump ahead of him. Now we line up into P7. Obviously those soft tires are going to start dying off for him here pretty quickly, but trying to follow Mythic through, and also just trying to see what much more pace these two guys have in front of us. So obviously qualifying has not been really the best for us, and you kind of can see that the qualifying result is kind of very much important, I feel like, now these days, because I mean, it's just without the DRS and without the train and without slipstream, it's pretty tough. But we have to kind of make our moves work. Obviously, without slipstreams, we're gonna have to just kind of send it in some corners here pretty soon. Mythic, so far his car's kind of all over the place right now. Might send it back down the inside here. Through we go, through farm corner, thinking about sending it. Maybe actually kind of dumbing him a little bit. He goes out wide from that. We're gonna try to go around the outside of Mythic, and he defends the inside pretty well, and we will try down the Wellington straight here. He's still got the DRS from the cars in front, and he's going to actually defend with the DRS, and we do not have much battery, but he defends the inside line. If he thinks I'm going to go for it, I'm not going to go for it. I back out of that one, and he lives another day. But obviously he is struggling quite a little bit. You can see his tires are already starting to fall off here on this Racing Bulls car, and it's not been great for him so far. I think his tires are just going to slowly start dying off, and I'm not sure how much he's already used of his tires through the last couple of corners so far, but you can kind of see the rear tires are kind of screaming just a little bit towards the end of that. But so far the front two, they have pulled away. That is, I think, Miniku and whoever is the Alpine, but those two, they are gone. They have completely broken away from this train of cars in front of us, so we have to kind of make this work. Well, we sort of just have to make the moves possible down these we just gotta try to honestly finish P3. I guess that's really the whole goal. But Mythic sorry about that. Mythic kind of made a mistake coming out of Maggots, and well, he'll lose out of that one, and we slot up into P6 now. So his tires, they were starting to kind of fall off just a little bit, and you kind of see that they well, they did fall off, and well, we move up. Next up is Gifted and Freed. Obviously Gifted's got DRS from the cars in front, Paxton as well in front of that train as well. Gifted is pace, he's on the soft tires, he's not really too quick at the moment, so this move is going to have to, hopefully we get this move done here on Gifted, and this is going to be for P5 in this race. Gifted goes out wide just a little bit, his tires are starting to scream. Obviously on the soft compound tire, we got the medium, we got the DRS, we got the battery, and we will jump ahead. Gifted did not fight that whatsoever. He kind of understood the assignment. He's on a completely different strategy than all of us, so he loses out, and he's probably going to come into the box this lap, and I think he is coming into the box. Yeah, here we go. Gifted into the box so far. Hopefully does not speed into the pit lane. Very tricky pit lane to kind of very tricky to kind of get the car slowed down in time. I think pit speed is around 37 kilometers or 37 miles per hour, so it's not a very quick pit lane. But lap 8 now, trying to see if we can maybe catch up to Freed and also Paxton, but the pace so far, it's not really too great, and we're not really pulling away from Mythic. So yeah, Silverstone, it's not really been the track that we really have strived on, but Freed goes ahead and he pits this lap. We stay on lap 9. We're kind of trying to get to our strategy window, and that's roughly around lap 10 to 11 to kind of pit here, so hopefully we do get that pretty soon. But lap 10 now, Paxton still ahead, Miggs in second, Miniku still leading the race, and so far just trying to just kind of get them dialed in as we go out wide there. We're probably going to get a second track limits warning, so hopefully one more warning and we're going to get a 3-second time penalty, so hopefully we do not get another one. We time to pit now this lap, and for the hard tire, so where we're going to come out, I'm not really 100% sure, but Mythic will follow, and I think Miggs as well, he's coming in as well, so a couple other people as well. But Smoozy Cruz with a 10-second time penalty on the Aston Martin. Obviously he pitted for hards, so he's gonna possibly maybe try to go to the end. Gifted as well, gone hards. I think that might be a little bit too early, but if they kind of just play the strategy right, they might be in a really good spot. But however, with us staying out, the difference is going to be crazy, because we're not going to have DRS to these cars in front. So I mean, we're not going to have anything, so we're going to have to use our raw pace to kind of get us back in this race. And we come out of the pits, and so far it wasn't really that great coming out of the pits, just a lot of oversteer, trying to get back on the throttle very quickly, and well, now we're kind of on the back foot. Now we have to kind of see what pace do we have in this Ferrari and on the hard tire. So obviously I haven't been playing the game much, so I have to kind of get locked back in, obviously trying to go out with a bang in the last race with our little T300, but yeah, we're gonna have to play aggressive. Mythic with a 3-second time penalty, so now we have to kind of chuck this car in, and we honestly can't really focus on tire management. We have to push all the way to kind of catch up to these guys in front. So it's going to be tough, but Mythic, his pace is, he's a lot quicker than us so far. He's just at the fast lap of the race. He is a lot quicker than us. We do not have much battery. We have used a lot of battery so far in this race, and it's not really been helping the case, but we have a yellow flag so far. I think someone might be retiring in this race here. I'm not sure who that is, but that might be someone's gone off. That's actually Mig, so the man that was running second, he's out of the race, and I'm not sure what really happened for the Alpine, but well, he's out, and we still charge forward, and lap 15 now. We kind of break the DRS from Mythic behind, but I probably actually kind of need Mythic to kind of stay in the DRS, because we might be able to maybe DRS share, maybe catch back up to the guys in front. But Heat Gang, he's pretty slow so far on this hard tire, so we're going to make a pass here, hopefully to get around him for P6 so far on track. Paxton as well in front of that train, but it'll be curious to see how some of these guys play it, because obviously a lot of people, they pitted a lot earlier than all of us, and they were on the soft tires, so they might have to do a 2-stop race. So sorry about that, but it will be pretty interesting, I guess you could say, so far. But 10 laps to go now, and Heat Gang, he is very vulnerable here. We have DRS down the hangar straight we go, and we're going to get around Heat Gang, and we slide up into P6 now. So a free position out of all that. Well, not really free position, but a a position gained in this race. And well, the charge continues, and next up is Paxton and Freed, and and I think Gifted is into the box, and yes, Gifted is into the box. Heat Gang's into the box. So those guys, they said they weren't going to make it to the end, and well, they did. And actually, the Smoogie Cruise as well, he comes in as well. So podium here might be on the cards here. Paxton and Freed are next up for second and third, obviously, or second and third. Yeah, these guys, they got pretty good pace so far, and well, they were in that train of cars, but we have to kind of see what the pace is in the clean air. So we have to push all the way through the end of this race so far, and so far the Ferrari power is not giving me that. And also the wash allegations, well, there might be wash allegations in this race, because it's not been, the pace has not been too strong here at Silverstone, but slowly kind of closing the gap down. It's now close to 1 second, so it's getting there, but it's not really too great, I guess you could say. So we kind of might need Mythic to see what he has in his clean air. Obviously, he's a lot quicker than all of us, but he's obviously just kind of been hanging back, but I think he does struggle a little bit through a couple of the other corners, and we're able to get on the power very much more quickly compared to him, I think. And well, he's got a good shot here to possibly snag a P3, so if he plays this right, he might get a podium. He might get a podium, but also we do need those two guys in front of us to kind of hopefully they get a penalty, because that would help us out quite a bit. But we've actually caught up to them in the DRS, and well, we got DRS, but the problem is, being the third car back, it's not really too great. But Mythic, he got a very good corner, or a very good entry into Stowe, and he's going to go around the outside, side-by-side action here through Vale and Club Corner, and we stay ahead of Mythic. Brilliant racing between the two of us, and he is throwing it all at us, and we're trying to defend as well, but might as well have some fun. Obviously, he's got 3-second time penalty, so no matter what, we're going to finish ahead of him. But so far, we got P4 down on lock, but might as well have some fun. He's going to send it through farm, and he's going to go for it. He goes out maybe just a little bit too deep, and kept it clean, did not make contact with us whatsoever. We're still side by side coming out of Chapel, now heading down into the Wellington Straight as we go. And we stay, I think we're going to, so far, I think we might stay ahead. We kind of play defense. We go back down on the inside, and we will jump ahead of, we will stay ahead of Mythic. So P4 still in our favor so far. Freed and Paxton still up there 1-2. We don't have the DRS, so we have to get this DRS here through Cops, Maggots, and Baggots. So it's going to be pretty tight here. Through Chapel we go, and I think this is Chapel. I think I've been getting Chapel and Village wrong, so my apologies on that. But lap 21, Free goes back down the inside on Paxton, and he's going to jump ahead. We go out just a little bit wide. The turn-in was not too great. Mythic is going to have a brilliant run. He's going to send it back down the inside, and he does send it. He goes in deep, but he makes the corner, and he stays, and he actually will jump ahead. So brilliant racing between us and Mythic, and well, fair play to Mythic. He's been very clean for us all night, and he's had a fantastic battle with us so far in this race. This has been a very, very sweaty race at Silverstone. I did not expect 4 cars to be fighting for P2, but you got your wish. And Mythic, well, he's going all in, and obviously he's got good pace right now. Our pace is not really too strong, but we are faster than these 2 guys in front, so that's also a good sign. But they also, being the 3rd car back and they got DRS in front, it's pretty hard to overtake, so we have to kind of make a pass here somewhere. But Mythic is looking on Paxton here. He's kind of late on the brakes. Paxton kind of playing defense mode, and he stays ahead of Mythic. And lap 22 now, Mythic goes out wide, and we're going to get the DRS back, and we're going to maybe jump ahead, but he's playing defensive mode as well, and we're side by side down the hangar straight. He was going to break last. Mythic keeps a tight but fair, still side by side action between the 2 of us. Very clean racing between us and Mythic will stay ahead. We let him have it. We're not going to send it down the inside through Vale and Stowe, mainly because I want him to kind of keep that DRS in front. So kind of trying to be a little bit smart there, and I really did not want him. I didn't really want to lose DRS to those guys in front. So that was obviously not our plan, but brilliant racing just so far. Honestly, throughout this whole race, it's just been absolutely amazing so far. But yeah, lap 23. Couple more laps left to go in this race, and so far this has been very fun. And obviously, however, in the car it has been pretty tough to kind of just stay with these guys in front. Our pace is not really that strong, and Mythic might have a good opportunity here on Paxton. Paxton kind of losing out just a little bit. Maybe his tires are starting to go off, but he's got DRS from Freed, so he's kind of it's kind of helping him out quite a bit. And Freed is kind of maybe pulling away. Mythic, does he send it on Paxton? Paxton defends. Mythic go around the outside, thinks about it. Paxton goes in deep. He kind of blocks up the front tires a little bit, and Mythic trying to go for it, and we've almost lost the rear end of the race car there. Got a little too greedy on the power there, and well, we might lose out to DRS, so now we have to kind of catch up, but we have to pray that maybe Mythic makes a late send, I guess you could say, on Paxton, and he does go for it, but don't think he's done that so far. And I think Paxton, and out of all of this, I think he has a broken front wing on that race car, and he is very quick with the front wing damage, so that is, honestly, it's pretty impressive so far. I guess that's pretty impressive. That's all I'm going to say. That is very much impressive. But he goes in deep, and he hits the side of Freed, and actually Mythic breaks his front wing, and Mythic will lose out. So poor Mythic, he kind of went for it, and unfortunately got caught up in some late wing damage. So that slots us into P4. Obviously, we're going to be in P4 no matter what, but now they kind of opened up the gap quite a bit. Paxton, he goes out very wide, but he's just able to kind of stay in the DRS of Freed, and that's actually helping him quite a bit because he's able to defend as well. He saves battery. He's probably got a lot more battery compared to all of us, and I'm at 30% now, and he's got DRS, and he's also playing defense mode with the battery, and well, he stays ahead. And Paxton, he played it very smart, and he's very quick. He is very much quick. Miniku, he is gone. I think Miniku's already, he's approaching farm and village now, so he's got like a 26-second gap. I mean, this man has cooked. This man has cooked up a race of something because he is very much far ahead. And well, obviously got to make an opportunity here on the DRS zone, but yeah, these two, they're not giving up. They're not giving up. On lap 25 now, have an opportunity here on Mythic. But not Mythic, sorry. Mythic does have an opportunity on us, so like I said, he's a little bit quick, seems like on the straight line. I don't know if he's saving a little bit more battery than us, but he's doing a good job with it. And Paxton and Freed, these two, I mean, they've been going at it for so long that they're kind of, I think at this point, their tires are going to start kind of overheating here pretty soon. But Paxton goes out wide through Cobb's corner, and he's been doing that quite a bit. He has not gotten another warning. I don't know if he lifts through there or what. I think he might have hit the sausage just a little bit, and well, he stays ahead. And well, lap 25 now, penultimate lap of the race. Last lap for Miniku as he crosses the line. It's going to be tight here, but we just don't have the battery. And Mythic, he's got, not Mythic, I'm getting Paxton. Mythic's so confused, but Paxton, he's got a lot of battery compared to us. He has a lot of battery, so it's not been too hot for us so far in this race. But last lap now. One last opportunity here at Silverstone for the result that we want. A podium would be amazing on night 1, or opening night here in FWL. That is obviously the goal, but Fareed so far staying ahead, and he slots into through farm corner, now approaching Village. Down into the Wellington straight we go. Paxton kind of lost the car just a little bit on the exit there, but it's 3/10, but he's got the rest of the guys in front, and he's also using that battery, so he's been doing a great job, and I just don't think we have anything for him here. We have one last opportunity down, mainly through Cup's corner, and maybe also the hangar straight, so hopefully we have an opportunity here down there to kind of make a pass, but down we go the hangar straight, and well, we tried, we got close, but that did not work out whatsoever for us, and Paxton, he's going to slide into a P3, and we're going to so far take a P4. Not bad so far, not bad at all, as Mythic's pace has completely kind of shattered at the end, but that's a P4 for us. That's a pretty solid result. Obviously wanted more in that, but yeah, clearly just was very tight. We were very quick. I think P2 could have been possible, but just kind of played it late, and this is me finding out that actually Paxton had no front wing at all. Like, he didn't even have an end plate, and he was that quick. So that was very much impressive for Paxton. I'll give a lot of respect for him. Brilliant driver as well. Obviously, we kind of saw him at I think Coda when he was racing. He was very quick. So yeah, they got a lot of place. But Miniku wins by he won by 28 seconds. So that is very much impressive for him. But yeah, that was quite fun. I did enjoy that. Obviously wanted more, but yeah, just not the race that we wanted, I guess you could say. But yeah, so far so good. Hopefully we keep this momentum going. So there you have it for FWL. Was actually a not the best race, not the way that we wanted to go out, but obviously I'll take a P4 any day of the week, and obviously good momentum going into Spa as well. So hopefully that carries through, and we can have a good race as well. But thank you guys for watching this video. This video was very fun to make. Hope you guys been enjoying. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, be safe out there, and I will see you guys in the next one.